Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's showtime, folks. Welcome to Food for Thought. It's Kevon Turman, your host. This evening, we have a great show for you guys. We'll get started. Let some folks get in the room. I'm playing my boy, August Alsina. Not sure if some of you are watching the news or plugged into TMZ. All of that good stuff, man. So, gotta play my boy for obvious reasons. Take a lot of guts, man. Talk about goes on in the dark. That's another episode, another show for Food for Thought. That was a bar, if y'all haven't noticed. Bars at work. Shout out to my boy Javen Ferrer. Check him out. Bars at work. Let's go. Hey, listen, man. It's a lot going on in the world. Today we have my boy William Spank Horton. I'm gonna go ahead and get a whole government. William Spank Horton. My man is going to join us at some point. Let's pray he don't ghost me. Not that I have any experience in that area. But yeah, really excited to talk to my man. He's done a lot over the years. Been able to watch his journey. Been able to really lean into his career and just follow him as he just follows his dream, man. And I have a lot of folks over there in Cali that are doing their thing. So just shout out to everybody. I hope you're listening. I hope you're tuned in. But yeah, man, I was playing August. What's up? How y'all feel about it? Can y'all hear me? Somebody give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Make this joint public so we can get some folks to chime in. We are excited. We're excited. I got your comments. Somebody throw a thumbs up in there for me so that I can know it's real. There we go. Yeah, man. So how do y'all feel about it? I mean, this is a hot topic. This is a situation where my man basically told everybody what's going on in the dark or what's been speculated and what's happening out there in the world. And he's pretty much let the cat out the bag. And so it won't be this show, but it will be a show, of course, where I'm sure we will definitely talk about it. And today I have a special guest for you. His name is William Spank Horton. And listen, man, if you don't know him, he is one of the plastic cup boys. All right. So put some respect on it. Put some respect on that name. I've heard a lot of variations of what that is, man. But if you're not familiar, just do a quick Google. He's one of Kevin Hart's plastic cup boys. He's a native of Philadelphia. He's a good guy. He is a graduate of Temple, but he's also a person who went through the first historically Black college and university, which happens to be the Lincoln University, founded in 1854. Just want to throw that out there, just so that everybody can let that marinate. He came through Lincoln University, became a member of his fraternity, Alpha Phi Alpha, through Lincoln University. What chapter was that? Don't know much about the Alphas. The new chapter, I believe, was the new chapter. Yeah, so can't wait for him to join us. Obviously, he got a lot going on. He's doing a lot. He's on this show. He's on that show. He's on the radio. He's on the podcast, and we're going to dig into that today. But how are you guys feeling out there? LU 1854. Let's go. LU news. Everybody trying to spit bars. We're going to wait for a couple people to join us. We're excited today. We're excited. I got my wife in the room. You know, not that it's ever awkward. She comes in the room and she just sits there and looks at me. And I look back. All right. That's support. That's love. I appreciate you all joining us. Ashley, let's go. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's week? Tisha, I see you. Shout out to Tisha May. Chumpy, let's go. I see you. Ashley. For those who don't know, Ashley helps me behind the scenes. We have a few. She just joined the ranks of the Brothers Brunch. She helps out. She's doing a lot to kind of build capacity. For those who are just tuning in and don't know a lot about the Brothers Brunch is an experience for men. We have three very important ingredients: cuisine, culture, and connection. And what we try to do is have great experiences for men that are not limited to food, obviously, but great food, great conversation, great cultural experiences, and great connections, typically with men that you would have not been at the table with otherwise. We do a lot in the community, both locally, regionally, and nationally. For those who don't know, we do a lot over in Haiti. Every year we go to Haiti. This year we were supposed to go to Port-au-Prince, had to cancel it. Uh, Unforeseen circumstances, obviously, we're all dealing with that. And we go to Haiti every year and pour into the people over there, and particularly pour into the brothers over there. And for those of you who don't know about the philanthropic efforts that we have here, right here in Philly and right here in Delaware, we do a lot. So we do something each year called the Brunch Box, where we feed the homeless. We don't just feed the homeless, but we show up in a huge way. So the homeless actually get food and apparel and things of that nature, all the top quality things, including the food. So we're not just making sandwiches and giving it out, but we actually each year we double the amount of foods we're able to offer to Philadelphia. And then of course, during the holiday season, we always work with the Ronald McDonald House right here in Wilmington. And I believe we're up to 4 or 5 years of doing that work. And then if you all don't know and you don't follow my boy D Reed, who has his own show, which airs right before this one, and it's called Cuts and Convos. Each year we go into his barbershop. This will be the 5th year that we've done it. It's called Cuts and Convos, where we basically lean in to provocative conversations and topics that we as men deal with, provocative topics that plague our communities each and every day. Nothing is left off the table. So if you haven't been tuned in, it's extremely explosive. What's going on, Diana? How are you? That's Big Sis right there. I see you, Mike. Man, Mike, where are you these days, man? I thought you was somewhere. You always on the move, man. I appreciate you all joining us. Appreciate you all joining us. We're excited. We are excited. Everybody is tuned in, man. I like it. I like it. I like it. So listen, before Spank comes on, right? Before we let him in, I want to know what questions you all have. Like, do you have any questions that you would ask, a comedian turned actor turned activist, right? So we got him coming on, and he's actually, leaving one show, coming to the next. But I really want to know what questions you all have. And if you don't want to ask them now, please be sure to use our platforms. So we are live on YouTube and we are live on Facebook. Make sure that you put your questions into the comments. And what I'll try to do is I'll try to put as many comments onto the screen as possible. So just to get started, we got several themes that we're going to try to hit today. We are going to try to make the best use of the time as possible, but we're going to hit resilience and really talk about overcoming some obstacles in life, which we all have experienced. We're going to talk about entrepreneurship. We're going to touch on community and the responsibility we have as folks that quote unquote arrive, and the next steps in terms of what we want to do for unity. Hold on for 1 second. Yeah. Got to send my boy the link again. So I'll try to do that. And we're also going to talk about relationships. We're going to talk about career, and we're going to talk about grit. Man, we're going to talk about the grind that it takes to actually get to where you want to go and to reach all your goals. It's Prego. It's in there. We're also going to talk about dreams, man, and a dream deferred. Sometimes we got dreams and we want to get to a certain place and it doesn't happen where we want to happen. And more importantly, it doesn't happen at the same rate or expediency. Like, it doesn't come when we want it, but just being on time. So, yeah. And also, we're going to talk about none other than comedy and what it takes to kind of get there. I'm sure the road isn't easy, and I'm sure it's definitely not easy coming on the heels of some major folks that have come before you. Which was the hardest transition into comedy, into acting, or into activism? I like that. That's a good question. We're definitely going to do it. All right, my man Spank is coming in. He is downloading Why Is Everything Chrome? He is downloading Chrome. So yes, we are excited to have him. Any other questions out there? I like that. Hardest transition into comedy, into acting, or into activism? It's definitely a good question. Yeah, we're gonna tie into all of that. Many great topics tonight. Yes, my babe, she's one of my greatest supporters. Me and her against the world all day. If you haven't already recognized, that's what we do. Meet determines. All right, listen, I'm going to, one of the first things we're going to dig into is we're going to have Spank come on. He's going to tell you about a little bit about who he is. I think a lot of people limit him to just being a plastic cup boy, and there's a lot of layers to this brother, and I'm really excited to talk to him and really chop it up. And then we're going to kind of go into family structure and some of the things that you may not know about him just by seeing him either on TV, hearing him on the radio, so on and so forth. Then we're going to talk about when it all started, which was slightly after 9/11. So that's an interesting story. And then we're going to jump into some memorable moments. And I'm really excited about that. And just talking about some of his other efforts. If you all don't know, he does Straight from the Heart with Kevin Hart. He does the Plastic Cup Boys podcast. And basically, there's a lot going on. And sometimes I just, quite frankly, can't keep up. So we're excited about that. I see your comments coming in. I appreciate it. This is an adult only show. Hey, listen, I can't control what comes out this man's mouth. He's my man's. And one thing I will say is he absolutely will be spanked because he can't be anybody else. And so it's unfiltered. The show is at 9:30 for those of you who have already put your kids to bed. We suggest that you just don't, not that we have any topics that are crazy or outlandish, but it's definitely not a show where we want anything to be dropped that in somebody's spirit that shouldn't be there, if that makes any sense. So I appreciate you all and your patience. But yeah, we definitely, that was a good disclaimer. So I appreciate my wife for saying that. Yes. I see your comments. I appreciate you all hanging out with me. Hey, listen, remember, we are there. There's so many ways that you can chime in or make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow the Brothers Brunch. Please hop on to YouTube. And if you don't use YouTube, or if you do, make sure that you hop on to YouTube and see, check out some of the work that we've done, because you can see all of the past shows that we've done. We've met with some amazing people, some good energy rather, and just been able to have fun, man, because these are conversations that are normal. These are normal people, normal folk, just giving you all the things that we need to hear. And some of it's comedy, some of it's fun, some of it's not. And so I am streaming on Facebook. I am streaming on YouTube. So if you're tuning in on Facebook, then you already know what it is. You know the vibes. You come to my page and it is what it is. You see us. If you go to YouTube, however, you get that as well. At some point, we'll stream from multiple platforms simultaneously. But right now, the two favorites, if you will be Facebook and StreamYard, which is the platform we're using, and it goes out to both Facebook and YouTube. So we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you. Yes, OG, you already know. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell y'all, this show is dedicated to my cousin. She will remain nameless because that's not important. What's important is that she's dope, right? And we're cousins through marriage. We married into this dynamic family. And so we both had that one thing in common. And she is fighting. I'm not going to say struggling. She's fighting this battle with cancer. And she's just amazing. One of the smartest women I know outside of my wife. And she's just awesome. So I love her. And so I cut my hair. And y'all know I like my hair. I like it a lot. And my wife cut hers. That's important to note. So without further ado, let's talk to my boy, the man, the legend. Spank, what up?
Yo.
What's up with you, man?
What's up?
Yo, it's good to see you.
Let me see if my so you got your headphones. I said, well, let me get my
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. I'm trying to be official, good brother. I see you all on your platforms, sitting with the big guys, so I'm trying to, just in case, in the future, they need to know when I be like, yo, but I know the dude. And they be like, you don't know that dude.
Mine's not working. I don't feel like going through all that. All right, let's go.
Spank, what up?
What's up with you?
Yo, man, I can't call it. I'm excited. I'm excited to talk to you. I ain't even gonna hold you. I think the last time I saw you was at the airport, and I might have hit you up and let you know I was gonna come to your show in Philly.
Right.
And he was like, "Yeah, cool." I was hoping you was gonna be like, "Yeah, man, like, come holler at me, sit in the front or something." You was just like, "Yeah, cool. Check it out." All right.
I was on a rush for a flight or something, man.
Hey, listen. You say what you want to say. I'm just gonna tell you what it is. Hey, Spank, what's going on? Tell the people a little bit about yourself, man. Tell us about where you grew up, how you got the name Spank, all of that.
Grew up in Nicetown, North Philadelphia. I got the childhood nickname from the Rascals. It was the Alfalfa, Spanky, and all of them.
Yo, I never knew that.
Yeah, so they named me Spanky because we had like a little crew in Nicetown, and they said I was the one with the big mouth, so they named me the leader, the little fat white boy.
Nice.
So I was the skinny
Some
black
things don't ever change, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna try a little comedy, but that's what you get paid for.
I mean, try it, brother. Don't hurt to try, brother. Don't hurt to try.
Yo, so we've known each other for a while, right?
Yeah. 90s.
Yeah, definitely in the 90s. Yo, tell the folks just a quick hit on family structure, like your childhood. Was your dad there? Were you an only child? Did you have siblings? Just talk to us. Tell us about the things that we don't know.
It was weird. My dad wasn't there. I was actually born in New York, and then we moved to Philly when I was like 2 or 3. So my mom left my dad, packed it up. I guess he would get on the nerves or something. I don't know. Packed us up. Me and her went to Philly. So I would only talk to him on like birthdays or occasions and stuff like that. But here and there, he'd drive down, come fuck with me here. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you curse? I'm not sure.
Go ahead. This is 9:30, bro. It's 6:30 where you are, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's 9:30 over here. It's all
I
good.
don't know what platform we on here.
Yo, look. My wife already gave a disclaimer. She said, "Listen, this is a show for the old heads."
Okay. All right.
So do your thing.
So he would just come down, mess with me from time to time and call. But it was really my mother. And I do have a brother. He stayed in New York, different fathers.
Okay.
But my mother.
Close? Oh, y'all close?
Yes, me and him are close though. We are
right.
close. He would come down every summer. He would come to Philly every summer.
Nice.
I do have my mom adopted 2 of my cousins because my aunt was on drugs. So my mom went and adopted them. So they like my brothers too.
All right. Cool.
So I grew up with them.
Nice, man. I think it's funny watching you. For those who that's all they see. They watch you. They see the comedy, but there's so many levels to William. Right. And so many things that people just wouldn't know. So hopefully the goal of the show tonight is just really just to talk to my boy, man. It's us and everybody else who's tuning in and just to get to know you a little bit more and really to unpack a few things. So I know you started, I want to say in 2001, right after 9/11.
Yeah.
Talk to us about what hit differently. How did you get put on? I mean, it'll be 20 years if you think about it.
Yeah. Next year will be 20 years. That's crazy. I was been told all my life. In college, people was always to be a comedian. I was told in high school, middle school, elementary school. I was always told, but I always loved comedy, but I never thought myself being a stand-up comedian. Because I guess I didn't know the route how to become a comedian, but I just I wouldn't do that.
Right.
I do some comedic act work. I'll do that. So when I was in high school, I was playing ball, but I knew I wanted to go into the NBA because I didn't get no D1 scholarship.
Right.
So the counselor said, "What do you have as a backup plan?" I said, "I wouldn't mind acting." She said, "Well, Lincoln University don't have acting as a major, but they do have communications and they have a few courses you could take." I said, "All right, well, I'm a major in communications." So of course we went there to Lincoln and got kicked out of there for pledging fraternity.
So we just jumping right in there, huh?
Yeah, we just gonna jump on it then, man. Right, cool. I ain't even do it.
What fraternity? What fraternity? Tell them what fraternity.
I forgot, because you KA Psi, so I got to rep. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay. So you do know me. All right, cool. Yeah. I mean, you over there hanging with all the, I was just,
I mean, you had your purple shirt on. You threw me off a little bit, but I was
listen. It's in honor of your daughter.
Dravet Syndrome. There we go.
Come on, man. I do my homework. So continue.
I appreciate you, good brother.
Listen, bro. We gonna get there.
Yeah. So after I got kicked out of Lincoln, I went to Temple. When I went to Temple, they had a theater as a major.
Okay.
So I majored in theater. So I think I got to Temple I got kicked out of Lincoln in '99. And I think in 2000 I went to Temple.
Okay.
In 2000, the Kings of Comedy dropped.
Yes.
I'm in the movie theater watching it, enjoying it. Leaves out, a couple people from Lincoln was in there, and a couple people from my high school was in there, like, yo, when you go get on stage and do that? I was
Right.
like, I'm gonna get into acting, man. I'm not gonna do no stand-up. I start being a theater major, and theater is serious. There's no fun games. It's all about seriousness and Shakespeare and all this. But I
For sure.
will always bring some comedy to it. So the professor looked at me and said, "Hey, man, you need to start doing stand-up. Like, you have a natural knack for funniness." I'm like, "What?" Like, yeah, your timing and everything is just good. I'm like, whatever. I always heard it, but I'm not gonna do it. It took me to be on South Street flirting with women.
Okay.
Jokes on South Street. We was right by the comedy club, and everybody,
Right.
won't you go on stage and do that? And then my
Okay.
friend was like, yeah, let's do it. So we walked in there, signed up for open mic night. It was the following week, and I've been doing it ever since.
All right. So let's unpack that just a little bit. What was do you remember the moment where you were like, yo, I'm actually funny? Or did that really come when we was on a yard, like in campus? Like, you was like, yo, I'm a funny dude. But like, what was the defining moment where it was like, yo, man, I could actually make a couple dollars off of this?
When I actually knew I was funny was middle school.
Okay. Where'd you go?
You're probably like, how? Like, because I always made people laugh in elementary school, but middle school was to the point where I would make jokes in class, and when I would leave class, other people I would see that wasn't even in my class would tell me the jokes, like, yo, I heard you said this. I'm like, how the hell you find out? But
Right.
people in my class was going to tell their friends, like, yo, Spank had us dying. He said this, he did this.
Yeah.
So when they start coming to me like after class and want my classmates, I'm like, wow, I must really be funny. Like, that's when I found out I was funny. When I found out I can make money was probably, I would say 4 months into the game. I started doing comedy. That's when I was like, yo, I can make this a career.
All right. So Plastic Cup Boys,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Help me understand how you and Naeem actually, no. I saw your clip on The Breakfast Club. So I already know how y'all kind of connected because you had a lot of jokes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how did all of that happen? How did the Plastic Cup Boys get birthed?
Like, get birthed.
And then was Naeem a part of that from the door?
From the door.
Okay, talk to me about it a little bit.
We all was in Vegas. We weren't even performing. We were just
Who was we?
Me, Naeem, Kev, John. John is Kev's barber, and I think Harry. Harry is one of his writers.
Right.
So we always just in Vegas partying, drinking, and for some reason we always had the red cups in the clubs because Kev was like a celebrity, so they'll let him come in with his cup, but we'll all be leaving somewhere and had these red cups. So we was in a club and we looked around. Okay, there we go. We looked around and we noticed we the only dudes in the club with plastic cups. Like, yo, wow, we the only ones that were, but we noticed we've been doing that a lot.
Good story.
And out of nowhere, we were just joking around, yo, we the Plastic Cup Boys whenever we was in the club. So
I like it.
Never always get the mic because he was hosting. And yeah, shout out to the Plastic Cup Boys. Y'all see us, and it just grew from there.
All right. So since you mentioned it, right? Mm-hmm. Next question is it a blessing and a curse to be tied to one of the biggest names in Hollywood?
Yes, it's definitely a blessing and a curse. The blessing is everybody know who I am. The curse is when I first moved out LA, I met with management to try to get like management agent. I met with a manager, and the manager told me to my face, I don't know what to do with you, man. You're under this big umbrella of Kevin Hart. I don't know what to do with you. In my mind, I'm like, you're a manager. How you don't know what to do? I said, I'm in the wrong.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah. So that's the curse. Everybody look at me like, oh, he's good. He's with Kevin Hart. He's good. No, I'm still want to do my own thing. So
not to mention you still want to make your own money.
Right. Because even with my boy Naeem, like Naeem, he got a new show with Tyler Perry. It's called Assisted Living. And Tyler Perry, it's about to air, I think, this summer. This summer's going to air. Tyler Perry came to our show, so we met him. We meet everybody because they all Kevin Hart, so they all come to the show. He met Tyler, and he found out the assistant. He knew his assistant. He knew her already. So he was just talking to her on the phone one time, and she was like, "Yeah, Tyler thought both y'all was really funny." So now you're like, well, tell him I would love to work with him. So Tyler set up a meeting. They had a meeting, and Tyler told him, he said, "Oh, I didn't know you did work outside of Kevin Hart." I'm like, "What is?" Now, when you got big wigs saying this, it's like, this is the reason why we don't like that.
But Spank. So the thing is like, I don't remember. Was it where was the show? was a show in Atlantic City. Wherever the show was, yo, y'all packed the joint out. It was just you and I. Y'all were the ones. Yo, y'all packed. And first of all, Lincoln, we always gonna show you love, right? Sully, definitely gonna show you love,
right?
And I was like, yo, these cat. It wasn't about Kevin Hart. It was about Spank, and I ain't like. It was about the Plastic Boys, and so there's validation in that. I'm sure.
Yeah, it is. It is. When we tour on our own and we sell out, that definitely makes us feel good. I mean, we're not selling out arenas like Kev, but you know, we sell out small arenas and comedy clubs. So we look at it as we are a step ahead where we're supposed to be going in the right direction.
Hey, Spank. So one of the things I wanted to talk about briefly was the fact that you just being you, man, and keeping a level head. I know it was a process of leaving Philly, your roots,
right,
going to LA, because LA is a different breed, and we don't even need to talk about that.
Right.
But how do you maintain just being Spank? Because at the end of the day, you got the frat, and you love your LBs, man. Like, and you're very unapologetic about it, and just friendships, man. Like, yo, we don't talk, we don't text back and forth, but I hit you, and it's like, yo, let's go.
Right.
How do you maintain that level of I'm just Spank? And is it hard being around famous people all day, every day?
No, because to be honest with you, I always felt like I was a celebrity.
You're so modest. Let me take another celebrity.
No, because I was always popular. So it's like,
this is true. Not as popular as me, but like for the most part, you was popular.
I was trying to get to where you was at once I got to college. But before then, I was, Spank. Oh man, everybody knew who I was. So I'm used to people just knowing who I am, and I'm meeting them and I'm talking to them and stuff like that. So it was always love with me. So even when I went around a celebrity, I see people coming up to them, but it's just a regular person to me. Like, I don't look at celebrities as nobody different. I guess because I look at myself as one.
Yeah, yo, yo, you dead serious too. I love it. Yeah,
I'm a celebrity.
You are a celebrity, man. And at the end of the day, we love you, man. You like you doing your thing, and I appreciate it. But I really want to talk about really quick before we get into a segment called 20 questions, and we're gonna try to take 20 to 30 minutes for that, if that's okay. Do you have the time?
I got time, brother. I'm in the house now. I was rushing to do this, brother. Come on.
So that's what I want to talk about. Talk to me about what your day looked like today, just in general. I mean, you just got a haircut, good brother. So congratulations on that, because I saw some of your other interviews. Yeah. Bless you, man.
It was bad.
A little bit. But you were, you did that, and you
came down a few pounds too. I'm on intermittent fast right now.
Nice. You 6'3"?
4, man. Come on now.
Okay. Weighing in at what?
I was 280. So quarantine did me wrong. So now I believe I probably lost about 15 to 20. So I'm probably like 260.
All right, 280 is a little disrespectful.
Yeah, it was very disrespectful.
Yeah, that's wow. Okay, cool. So just on a given day, man, no quarantine. What do you have going on? Like, it's not, from what I know, it's not just banking on another show, but you actually do podcasts, you actually do a little writing. Talk to us a little bit about some of the things that we don't know.
Basically what I do now is throughout the day, funny stuff always happens.
Okay.
Now that I'm getting older, I got to write that shit down.
Yeah.
Like in this interview, something's going to happen. I was like, ooh, let me write that down. Like, that's just how it is. Cause you're probably going to remind me of something that we did in college that, remember
I hope not.
Oh, your wife is on. You're right. My fault. Forgot about that. Hey, wifey. So throughout the day, basically, I just sit down whenever I think of a project or something, because I am writing a movie right now myself, because I noticed when I moved out of LA, everybody needs content. You got the people that's auditioning for movies and TV and stuff like that. Then you got the people that can write for TV and movies and stuff like that. So I'm trying to do both. Like, I'm writing and I'm auditioning.
All right, so let me stop you there. Would you ever, if you could, write, produce, and star in, similar to Black AF? Would you do that?
Yes. I tweet every day. I've been tweeting, and everybody always hit me with hey man, you should have been on this show, Black as F.
Yo, I think about you all the time.
That's how I am. Like, that's actually my character or how I be. Because I just don't care. That's whatever.
No, you care.
I mean, I care, but the
Yeah.
other people look at me like, yo, he really don't care. That's
You
great.
really don't care. Hey, listen, we're gonna jump into this 20 questions, and just know, full disclosure, we uh you know what? I don't want to do that yet. I want to take a minute or two to actually switch gears.
Okay.
We alluded to it earlier, but I'm wearing this color for a reason, and this is the human side, the heart and soul of who you are. How many kids do you have?
I have 2.
You have 2, so it's a son, right?
Yeah.
Grown man, I would
Yeah.
imagine.
He was made on Lincoln's campus. Yes, he was.
Thank you. That's enough information. I appreciate it.
Hansberry. It was Hansberry. Was it Hansberry? I think
it was Hansberry. That's where I met my wife. Moving on, right? So we have his son. He's 20?
Yeah,
19? 20. All right.
20.
And we have Taylen.
Yep.
Taylen. All right. So talk to us a little bit, man, because there's a foundation, and I always get it wrong in terms of how to pronounce it. But tell us a little bit about this disease or disorder. I know the story, the tingling in the arm and the whole nine. I was able to read the beautiful story. But talk to the people about the foundation, because I think, for those of us who don't know, I want to bring some awareness to it. It's called the Taylen Lauren Horton Foundation.org. So if you can, please check it out. And you are accepting donations for that effort as well. But talk to us about it a little bit, because I think your wife runs it, right?
Yes, my wife definitely runs everything because she's the boss. So yeah,
listen, we all on the same page with that, good brother. And that's our IG. Just you want to check. She's a momager right now. So JENECEKD. So check it out. Go for it.
Basically, Dravet Syndrome is a rare syndrome. I like to read right off the paper because I get everything messed up. Dravet Syndrome is a severe type of epilepsy characterized by prolonged seizures that begin in the first year of life. It is a rare condition that affects 1 in 20 to 40,000 people worldwide. So it's a very rare condition. It's basically epilepsy, but it's just a stronger form. Like people can still go day to day with epilepsy. With my daughter, she's basically has a disability. Like she really can't talk. She can't communicate that much. She's 13 years old. She'll be 14 in September. And she probably can say a good 30 words, but she can repeat everything we say. She repeat everything you say, but she only know a good 20, 30 words like, hey, I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat. I want McDonald's. I got to go bathroom. Like she says little stuff like that, like a girl that's like 3 or 4 years old.
Okay. So if I may, how hard has that been on you and your wife, man? I read the story, and it's almost like your wife has found purpose, and like this was what she wanted to do. She wanted to start this foundation, and this thing it's really at the beginning. It just got launched June, right? Yeah. So you all have a long way to go, and of course we're going to start to talk about this topic even more. But how hard has this been on your family? In terms of, I really want to take it from the perspective of a father, because I think having the brothers brunch, we often have brothers at the table all the time. And one of the things we rarely unpack is kind of how we feel when a woman miscarries, or we feel when a kid has a disorder or something like that, because we tend to be the ones that have to like cover the family. So talk to me about how it feels from your perspective.
Yeah, basically, like on fraternities, you got a rock on the line, and I'm basically like the rock in my family. Like she leans on me for everything. Like I don't show no type of like worrying, or because it is what it is. I look at it as, look, this is what God placed in our life. We got to go from here. We got to pick it up and let's move on. Ain't no need to sit and be down and out about it. We got to move on. Let's move. And that's just. But
do you worry?
No, I don't. The only thing that makes me worry when she was like 2 or 3 and they didn't know what was going on.
Right, I read
and that. She may die. That's when I had worry. But once we started finding out the condition more and more, once they found out what it was, then I started getting more relieved. Like, okay, she's going to be around. Okay, she's just going to live like this with this disability. That's fine. I'm going to have that 2, 3-year-old for the rest of my life. And we all ask for that when we got our babies. I don't never want them to grow up. So I basically have that in real life right now. That's how I look at it. So I'm always looking at the positive way.
Yeah, that's a great perspective. It's a great. So serious question. When's the last time you cried?
Last time I cried, I get teary-eyed off of like
Negro. When's the last time you cried?
Cried?
I had a good one. Let a good one out.
Probably somebody died, man. Probably a death in the family. Who's the last person to die? Jesus. My grandma, that was 06. No, I cried after that. 06. You know who I cried for, bro? Now that I think about it, guy, he went to Lincoln too.
Who?
Luck, Carol.
Oh,
I cried, bro. I cried.
Yo, were y'all close?
We wasn't that close, but we was
close
cool
enough.
Yeah, we text here and there, and we'd talk here and there, but we wasn't as tight as every day and none of that. But I actually cried. Like I was shocked that I was crying. Like, yo, why am I crying? It was going like we was cool, but we weren't that cool. But I cried for Luck. I can't remember what year he passed away.
No, that's love, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you sharing. You ready for these 20 questions?
Yeah, I'm ready, brother.
All right. Have you found your true purpose, or are you still currently on the journey?
I think I'm still on the journey.
Talk to me.
I think the foundation is really going to find what I'm going to really lay on this earth. Like when I'm going to lay down in this world, it's going to be my legacy. Like I really believe this foundation because my wife is in like group chats with other parents that's like not even in this country, in other countries that has kids with Dravet Syndrome. Wow. So for like once I really get full-fledged into it, because they have all types of like not meetings. What do they call it when people come and they start speaking on it?
Conferences. Conference.
Like conferences and stuff like that in the States. And people from all over come to them. And I already know by the how much I got behind me. When I get there, I know I can bring like celebrities, I can bring everything into it. So I know I can bring the awareness to this. So I think once I really dig deep into this, I'm really going to find my legacy that I'm going to put on.
I love it. Next question. What's one thing that people hated about you growing up that they now have grown to love?
Jokes. Me and my jokes. I had jokes for everybody, from grandma to my mom, everybody. Now they love because I'm making a little money and they go, hey, remember when you did this? And what you gave me for Christmas? Hold on. You gave me a beating for that, Mom. What are you talking about?
And how did we get there?
Right.
Hey, look, a quick question offline. Like, is that really a thing? Like, is that often where one, no new friends because you just don't know the intentions, and two, people assume that it's more than what it is?
Right. Yes. Everybody think I'm rich. They think I got Kev money. I said, how do you think I got Kev money? He be making like 80 million a year. I didn't know what's near that. What's going on? How do you think I made that?
Now you good, but you may not have Kev money.
Yeah, I don't have Kev money at all.
Good stuff, man. All right. Next question. Who is your absolute favorite human on the planet and why? And I'll give you a pass. You don't have to say your wife or your kids or anything like that. Somebody else.
Favorite human? Shit. I don't be looking at nobody like that.
Really? There's nobody that you admire.
I would say Kev. I would say Kev. I would have to say that. I would have to say that because I seen from the grind into what he is now.
How long have you known Kev?
Known Kev since we was probably 16, 17.
So did you know that I knew Kev before you?
No, I did not know that.
We went to Rush together.
I went to Rush. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I wish I stayed close, right? Because I would be, I would be something. I would be carrying a bag or something. I promise you. Hey, listen. All right. So look, number 4, Netflix. Now, man, we could talk about your special, right? But Netflix comes to you and they say, look, we're going to do a comedy special. And the comedy special is going to be called All Lives Matter, right?
Right.
You got Eddie Murphy as an option, Trevor Noah, Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, Cat Williams, Sarah Silverman, Adam Sandler, wait for it, Bill Cosby, Amanda Seales, Mike Epps, and Naeem Lynn, right? You have to cast your top 4. Who you got? You forgot everybody I said, so go for it.
I know most of them, though.
Top 4. You only got 4. And you could be the host, so.
I will go Dave Chappelle. You said Eddie Murphy, right?
Eddie Murphy up there.
Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy, Cat Williams.
2 old school, maybe. Well, old school.
Yeah. Then Cat Williams for the new age. And for affirmative action, put a white woman on there, Sarah Silverman.
Yo, she's funny.
She is.
She's funny. And she gets a lot of money for her specials. It's another story.
Yeah.
Speaking of money, would you rather be rich or famous?
I'd rather be rich.
Why?
Because I have a head on the top of my shoulders where I know I will do well with the money. Like, I'm not going to be out here going crazy with the money. Oh, man, I'm out here, got my Rollie, I got my Benz in the back. I'm not going to be doing all that. I'm going to really do something with the money. So I'd rather be rich than famous.
I like that. So Spank 5 or 10 years ago would have been a little different?
Oh, yes, for sure. For sure.
So what did you buy? Because I watched one interview. Was it really true that you bought a truck with your money, your first couple dollars? Was that true, or were y'all just joking?
No, it's true.
What did you buy?
2009 Cadillac Escalade. It was 2010, I think. It was 2010. I went on there with $50,000 cash, and I bought an Escalade.
It felt good too, didn't it?
Oh my God! What?
If you had to do it all over again, would you have made the same purchase?
Nah, I probably wouldn't. I probably would have got a Benz instead of Escalade.
Next question. Cancel culture. Let's talk about it. 60 seconds or less. Talk about cancel culture. What's your thoughts on it? Because we in it right now.
I don't understand it. Cancel culture is basically someone who's not a fan of somebody, heard them say something crazy, and now they want to cancel them. Like, you're not even a fan of them to know where their heart was at and what they was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's weird. I can see if a fan hear one of their people like Kevin Hart, I'm a fan of Kevin Hart, I can't believe he said this, did this, then I'll be like, I want to cancel him. But for someone that's not a fan of him, don't know his work at all, but they heard what he said and now they want to cancel him, I don't understand that. I really don't understand.
A little weird. What's the best advice anyone has ever given you?
The best advice? Best advice. I got a lot, man. I can
drop
say
some gems, man. Give us a couple.
I can say one of them was really good when I first started doing comedy. We was on a show, and this comedian that was doing it longer than me, he bombed.
Okay.
And, I went on after him and did very well. And at the end of the show, he got paid more than me. I was mad at the promoter, like, man, you should pay me more. You should give me his money because he wasn't even funny tonight. And the headliner comedian was like, hey, man, let me talk to you for a minute. Came home to the side. He said, man, don't you ever question another man's money. He said, always worry about your money. Never worry about the next man's money. No matter if he did good or bad. You might have shows where you do bad. Would you want somebody else that did good take your money? I was like, no, I definitely won't want that. He said, exactly. He said, so always worry about your own money. And that always stayed in my mind to never worry about nobody else's money.
Okay. So even going in, we hear a lot of celebrities talk about one in particular, I won't necessarily name her name, but talk about how other people got paid more for their specials or other people, do you think there's levels to that conversation? Do you feel like when you reach a certain level and that money is like significant, we're talking about, the difference between 10 million and 40 million?
Right.
Are we talking about it then? And if we are we is it levels to how we talk about it and negotiate?
I just feel like it's levels. I know what situation we're talking about, and I spoke on the situation because I said, yes, I get it. You are who you are, but that's in the past. Netflix is something new. This is new age.
You disrespectful. You don't even got your cut, but go ahead.
Yeah, I rushed in to get on the
I got you.
I can go get it if y'all want to pause it for a minute. I can go get one now.
Listen, man, we wait for you, man. You have to have a plastic cup.
Well, I definitely got some cups now. Come on now. That's all
right, paper, but it's fine.
I'm at the bar right now. I can pour a drink and everything. Come on now.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I was saying that she should have did it for that money, show her worth, and then double back. Like, look, you see what I did. Now you have to pay me. That's what I would have did.
Man, that's actually good.
Yeah.
And that's good for all of us on so many levels, right? Mm-hmm. You ain't got to be a celebrity to get that gem because all things considered, yeah, it's when preparation meets opportunity. We're all going to get the opportunity, man. But when we're prepared, we're going to step right in there. And yeah, but I understand that on various levels how that can just get you hemmed up. But if you go into every situation not even worrying about somebody else's money, then you're good. Most times we're wondering if we're getting compensated, the way we deserve to be compensated. And I think we miss the point a lot of times.
Yeah, because they always want to be like, oh man, I did this, I got that, I'm this person now. Nah, another thing is, think about it, look at Cam Newton. Everybody like, oh man, they only gave him 500,000. But listen, he's been hurt the past 2 years. Like you got to go in there, do what you do, but guess what? If you show improve, you're going to get paid the following year, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yo, it's funny, man. I'm laughing because one of my best friends, Jay, is tuning in, and I promise you, as soon as you said that, he probably was like, "Kev don't even know what what Cam Newton got." Yo, because I'm not plugged in, right? And we have this thing about sports and my my awareness when it comes to that. So he's probably cracking up right now. But yeah. What you said, man, absolutely.
Because we could have easily like, oh man, I'm worth way more than that. I'm not going to get that little money. But he feel like, you know what? I know I'm gonna show improve and I'm gonna get the money next year. That's all.
I like it. Delayed gratification is what I call that.
What do you call it?
Delayed gratification.
Ooh, I like that. Let me write that.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I think what a lot of times they say the younger generation, they don't get it, right? They want the big office, the lights, the camera, the bay window, and oftentimes people who are more seasoned and they've been in their respective careers, they understand that you have to have a sense of delayed gratification. Right. And listen, bro, I'll never forget. I was this close. I was at a school, right? We'll just say a school, and I was working really, really hard. I had worked my way all the way up, and I got to the interim vice president position, and they would not pay me what I was worth. Like it was significant, like damn near $50,000 of a gap of where I was supposed to be, which would have been game changing for my family. And I thought that I was deserving, and I felt like, there was some ageism there and the whole nine. But then I get to this point where I'm making the money that I deserve to be making. You always want more, but I look back and I say, you know what? I needed that. That situation was humbling, right? And I wish I would have had a sense of. So I thought I paid my dues because I had worked so hard to get to a place where I'm like, look, just drop the interim off my title and make me a full vice president and pay me what I'm worth. But when I look back, I say, wow, I needed that experience. Because I would have still been there and comfortable. And now I see the world for what it really is. So that's the sense of having a sense of delayed gratification. And I think a lot of young folks, or depending on where you are in your life, you don't really have that.
Right. So basically you're saying you left Lincoln University to go get that money. I got you. It makes sense. It makes sense. I get it. It makes sense.
Man, you are a whole jerk. All right. So look, name one thing you can't live without.
One thing I can't live without. I hate to say it, man, but social media right now, bro. I can't live without social media, man.
Really?
Yeah, man. I can't. I just love it, man.
24 hours.
24 hours. I'm on there a lot, bro.
No, 24 hours. I take it away for 24 hours. You'll live. You'll find other things to do. Family, wife, kids. Should we go on to the next question?
Who's that? You said family?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hey, look, how long you and your wife been together? And where did you guys meet? Wait, you met her at Temple?
No, yeah, I was going to Temple. She was going to Westchester. She went to Westchester.
All right.
And
is she Greek?
We met in 2002. No, she's not Greek.
Good.
We met in 2002.
What?
We met at I actually seen her first. I seen her at a First Fridays.
Okay.
The parties we had in Philly.
Yeah. Adderley. My boy Adderley used to run them joints.
Yeah.
You didn't care. You were just up in there.
Yeah, I was just up in there having a good time. I spotted her. I said, oh, I need to go holler at her.
Okay.
Well, I beeline towards her, but then I seen the dude start talking to her and he was laughing and giggling. I said, and I knew the dude. I was like, it might be a dude, so I ain't even gonna say nothing to him to ask about her, nothing, because it might be his girl. I run into her again. That's all, Right. So I think I seen her probably a month later, and she was leaving out a club. And I got out the car, started talking to her, blah, 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 we exchanged numbers, and we've been going from there since then. But she knew who I was, though. See, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, because you was a celebrity.
I always felt like I was a celebrity. She knew who I was. She said my nickname was the Everywhere Boy. She said,
yo, you was mixing. She called you mixing. And you was like, oh, that's a compliment. Thank you. Yo.
Everywhere. Every time she said she went out, she saw me.
That's hilarious. And it was probably the truth.
Yeah, I was everywhere. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Why was she the one?
This will be a funny story.
I want to hear it.
She became. I always knew she was the one when I first met her, but she became the one when we was only talking probably. I think I met her in like August. I think in October I got into a car accident in West Virginia doing a comedy show at I think it was Fairmount College. I forgot the name of the college, but I got into a car accident, flipped over and everything. I was cool though. I was good though.
Okay.
And the passenger that rode with me, he was good too. My man had rode with me. Pop, he went to Lincoln for 1 year. I think he left by the time you came in though.
Okay.
So, they came, took me to the hospital. I had no damages. I was a little sore though. That was about it.
Right.
Mind you, we 7 hours away in West Virginia. So I called her, told her like, yeah, man, I got to figure it out. I got to catch a train, do something. And she's like, no, I'm gonna come get you. 7
hours away.
Bro, she drove 7 hours. Mind you, we was only talking for 3 months.
Yo, you was like, you ain't got to do. All right, I see you when you get here.
Yeah, I said, that made me be like, you know what? I lay pipe right. For her to just come 3 months, I lay pipe right. You hear me?
Right. So moving on, right? Think of your worst heartbreak and tell us the lesson you learned. The absolute worst.
The worst heartbreak. It might be my son's mother of Lincoln. It might be her. She cheated on me.
Do I know her? Is this Diana?
Yeah. Nikki. You know Nikki, don't you?
I didn't know you had a baby by Nikki.
Yes, that's my son's mother.
Bro, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yo, I love Nikki, man. Yeah. She cheated on you? Oh, I'm sorry.
Rest cheated on me, bro. I was hurt, bro.
Because you was all in. I remember that.
See, that's the thing. That's what I learned. I wasn't all in, though.
I remember y'all together, though.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I wasn't all in, though. That's the thing. That's what I learned. I said, hey, man, whenever you date a woman, let them know that you're the one, blah, 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 this and that. But, yeah, she cheated on me with, of course, a person I knew because I knew everybody of Lincoln.
It was somebody. All right. So we're going to just change subject. Yo. All right, cool. Worst heartbreak. Tell us the lesson. Did you tell us the lesson you learned?
You said what?
Did you tell us the lesson you learned? So that was
the lesson I learned is if you dating a woman, go all in. Don't be sugarcoating playing around with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be on some you all right, we good, but we ain't really in a relationship. I was trying to be that cool guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't boyfriend, girlfriend, but we kicking it. You know what I'm saying? So she went and kicked it somewhere else, and I was like, oh my God, you're stinking my
Yo, I'm Spank. You ain't
what are you doing?
Yo, that's interesting. Yo, I didn't intend on you saying any of that. So look, what do you want to retire doing? Like,
radio.
Is it
radio?
Okay.
When I stop doing acting and comedy, I think I'm gonna just fall back and just do radio, or might do like a talk show or something, maybe like a late night talk show on TV, like a David Letterman or Jay Leno, something like that. Either that or radio. I'm gonna definitely retire with one of those.
Spank, what aren't you doing now, though? I mean, you're not doing late night talk show, but you are. Right. I mean, you do a podcast and.
Yeah, but I feel like once I'm old and I'm in my 70s, I'm chilling and
you retired.
I'm retired. So I'm gonna just kick back on somebody's couch and have a couple people come on the show, talk trash to them, and keep it moving. Wow, you wanted something better? Like, what you want to?
Nah.
I'm like, what do you want? What you want me to do?
Yo, I appreciate the answer. I like it. So you want to retire and technically still be working, but just doing it at your pace and
at my pace, though. Yeah, definitely.
Got it. All right. So talking about work, when you aren't on stage, radio or set, what's your favorite, most practical thing to do?
Outside of social media, what do I like to do? I would just say go out, hang out, man, drink, man, with friends.
Yeah.
I would say hang out with friends and just drink and just talk, man. Reminisce about back in the day and things we used to do. Because I love when I come back to Philly and I meet up with my friends and we just hang out and just talk a bunch of trash of nonsense that we used to do. Like, I love that. So I would say that. Hang out with my friends and drink.
I like that. So number 15 was actually first thing you do when you get to Philly. So why don't we just jump to that one? What's the first thing you do when you get to Philly?
I put my family on a group chat and tell them, hey, I'm here, because aunts get mad if I don't see them first. Cousins get mad if I talk to one of my cousins and then he didn't know I was in Philly. I'm like, yo, come on, y'all. Like it's not that deep, y'all. Come on, what are we doing? So I put them all in a group chat. Hey, I just landed. So the first aunt to say, hey, come see me, bow. I
You
go
there.
to that aunt first. You know what I'm saying? Because she said it.
We got a question. What's your drink, Spank?
It depends on the night. Right now, I might drink some tequila. Like I drink everything though.
Okay. Just because. Just depending on what mood you're in.
It depends on what mood. You know, sometimes it might be Henny. Sometimes it might be vodka, tequila. It all depends. Right now, I feel like a tequila mood though.
Got it. What are you walking out of quarantine with that you didn't walk in having?
Learning how to cook.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm actually in here.
And somebody teaching you, or you like Googling and
I told my wife, no, I'm doing this on my own. I'm YouTubing it. The worst part is seasoning and preparing. That's
the best part. The way you do that is the way your food ends up.
Right. I know that's the best part for the food to end up good, but it's like just slapping it down, drinking this on it, rubbing it, your hands got all stuff on it. Like, oh, come on, man. I'm going to throw it right in the pan, fry it up, and let's eat. Come on, man.
Hey, listen, when it's all said and done, what do you want to be known for?
I want to be known as a good guy, man. I just want to be known as a good guy. Like Spank, man, he was truly a good dude, man. Not the fake preacher speaking on me while I'm dead in the casket. He was this. He ain't even know me, nigga. What are you talking about? I want to really be known as the good dude. Like everybody that ever spoke on me said I was a good dude.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Consistent too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
What is your definition of hustle?
Just going after it, man. No matter what it is. Don't take no for an answer. Just keep hustling. Just keep going. That's the definition of a hustle to me, because I done got so many doors slammed on me still now. To this day, I still get doors slammed on me.
Yo, man, I was telling somebody the other day, you get 1,000 no's, man, but all you're waiting on is your one yes. That's all it takes.
Right. Like I had 3 or 4 different TV shows that I was like writing on, trying to get, be on TV or whatever. 3 of them, no. I finally got one yes from CBS. CBS say, hey, we like the idea. Write out the pilot. Come back to us. Here go a little couple hours to keep you on hold. We want to do this. Bet. I'm excited. Right before quarantine.
Right.
My writers turned in the pilot. CBS said, we don't like it no more. We good.
Just like that.
Just like that. Yo. I'm all like, oh, man, CBS want me. I got them. I have my own TV show.
But Spank, let's unpack that. So is that real life out in LA? Like, is it real? Because I don't know if you know my boy Milan Carter. He actually came after you.
I'm familiar, Milan.
He's doing well, man. He's doing a lot of commercials and things of that nature, but he's out in LA as well. In fact, I'll connect the two of you just so y'all can know each other. He graduated from Lincoln. Yeah. And we were talking, we were having a heart-to-heart, and he was like, look, man, you have no idea how many things I was this close. And it gets pulled. Wait, they put money into actually doing a pilot, shooting it, and won't air it or will drop the project. Yep. And I'm like, yo, that is like, and he's like, so it gets to the point where he doesn't even tell people.
You can't tell nobody. You can't. Yeah, I can say it now because it didn't go through. Man, you know how many movies I was supposed to be in, bro?
I can only imagine.
I got pinned for movies to the point where I didn't know what pin mean. I thought, I got it. But pin mean you're one of the finalists. It's between you and maybe somebody else. Yeah, and then you don't get it. They give it to somebody else, and then you got to sit in the movie theater and watch what you could have been like. God,
and you can't be the guy to be like, I mean, I was, it was down to 2 of us. You know what I mean? That could have been me. This could have been us.
I'll give you this one. Remember the movie Baywatch? The Rock.
Yeah.
Remember the black cop? Now he doing his thing now. The black dude that was the cop. He's doing his thing now.
I think I remember.
Yeah, I was pinned for that role. They asked me for my schedule and everything. I said, it's on. I'm about to be a star.
Because Baywatch is,
Yeah, but it flopped in the theaters, though. That's the only good thing that it flopped in the theaters.
So my man Jay, who I was talking about earlier, do you keep a list of who tells you no? It's funny, we talked about this earlier, Jay and I, for the future.
Yeah, of course.
Like, mental note, or you actually be like, let me write this down.
I'm gonna bring it up. I actually seen Kev do that. Like people that told him no, and now they all on him say, yeah, remember you told me no. Like I remember we had a show and the head of Comedy Central came. He had a show for Comedy Central years ago, but they never aired it. So he was like, yeah, you here now, so you'll love to have me on the on one of your networks now, and I want you. He was like, yeah, as long as you write it. I mean, I don't know who wrote that last show. It was trash, so we didn't hear it. I said,
wow. Wow.
For the comeback, that's all. But
yeah, man. All right, so serious question.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you spiritually? And so here's the other part, right?
Mm-hmm.
How is your soul given all that's going on in the world with people who look like us, like you and I? Like
right.
When it's all said and done, you're a comedian.
Right.
But those who know your heart, right?
Yeah.
So where are you like spiritually, and how is your soul given all the civil unrest?
It's definitely getting better now. I ain't gonna lie, I was down and out. Especially I think because of quarantine, it wasn't nothing else to do but to focus on what was going on. So I think now I'm getting better though. I'm getting better now. I just watched the old, matter of fact, it's still on right now. Rest in Power, the Trayvon Martin story.
That's deep. You ain't cry? You ain't drop a little.
I got teary-eyed. Okay. That's all I'm saying. It depends on teary-eyed or cry. I just got you.
There's a difference. You got it.
Yeah, there's a difference. So like I'm noticing, I'm having talks with my son every day. Like, hey man, listen, man. At this point, man, you just gotta just cooperate, man. Not to say that that's gonna help you stay alive. But you know what I'm saying? You just got to be the best that you can, man. And it's tough out here, man. It's tough.
Yeah, good stuff. Quick question.
Yeah.
What's next for you? What can we expect?
What's next? I'm shooting my comedy special in this pandemic.
Really?
Yeah.
I like it.
I watched Dave Chappelle and I said, you know what? Even though his was more serious,
right.
I said, you know what? If you flip it and just do jokes, let's try it. So I'm shooting my special August 1st in Newark, New Jersey, in the hood.
I like it. So just give us a little insight on the process, right? So you write, you're in your thoughts, you put it on paper. You mentioned writers earlier. Like, is it just easy as making a few phone calls and saying, look, do you put a budget together? Like, how do you do all of that? Like, what does that mean? I'm shooting a special. I
say it's easier for me because I have a friend that's like the top dog in comedy. So it's easy for him to just make a phone call. Hey, yeah, I got a good friend in comedy. He's like a top dog. So it's easy for me because I could just call him, yo, bro, I think I'm ready to do this special. Talk to me. What's up? All right, let's go over the budget. We sit down, we go over it. And he said, yo, I love it. Let's do it. So he make a phone call and they all like, yeah, we love to work with Kevin Hart production. So, you know.
Hey, listen, Spank, we got a couple more questions. Just a couple, like literally two.
You can ask 10 more. You can ask 10 more.
All right, listen. So look, I kind of want to know, I want to unpack that a little bit. I think in friendships, and particularly just when we got people who have more access than what we have, I think there's a real problem in our community. And when I say our community, I can speak to the African-American experience with this, where somebody has made it and some of us are like pulling on a coattail, like, yo, like, you know, can you throw me a bone? Or can you even put me on to having a conversation to make me better or whatever the case may be? And there's a lot going on there. Some folks don't look back, right? Some folks will give you, oh yeah, give me a call, and 6 months later, after you called, right? How does it feel to literally? Because I think when I watched the documentary, one of the things I saw was like, yo, when Kev was going into this whole notion of like, yo, I'm eating, everybody around me gonna eat. The cars, like everything is going. Now, sure, you may not have Kev money. Right. But what I felt in that moment was like, yo, that's squad goals.
Right.
Not even on that level. Squad goals to me is like when I have a platform, if it's the Brothers Brunch and this gets pegged as being like, yo, somebody gonna put some money behind it. Guess what? I got guys waiting in the balance to be co-hosts or to be like, just that excites me. But do you find that in these spaces that they are not a dime a dozen?
Yes, for sure. And the reason why they're not a dime a dozen is because a lot of people have this feeling, especially black men and women. I don't know why, but we got this thing about if I made it out, you can make it out. If you're not making it out, you're not hustling like I was hustling. And I'm like, no, that's not how it's supposed to be. Like I've had talks with celebrities and tell them like, yo, that's not right, bro. No, you got to go back and try to help them as much as you can. Like imagine if you would have had to help. You didn't have to hustle as much. I said, nepotism is real. Like white people do that.
All the time.
We need to do that. And we don't embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember we was on tour And I was like, yo, I'm gonna get my son to come and help with the production team, Kev. And a couple of the guys like, nah, man, you should have him start from the bottom. I'm like, what?
Oh, for the struggle.
Yeah, start from the bottom. No, nigga. If I was white and I owned a company, guess what? My son would be sitting on the board because
My
he's about
son,
to own it.
my nephew, my great niece,
yes.
the in-laws.
Yes. And I don't think we understand that, bro. I don't think we understand that. Because we got the whole, I got it from the mud. You can get it from the mud too. No.
The muscle.
Yeah, you got it from the muscle. All right, now help me up, brother. Help me up. That's all I ask.
Yo, this is a good point. Like, shout out to the black nepotism, but if they are qualified, I think that's the difference. People don't talk about the piece where, yo, I could put you on. I could create a space and a lane for you. I can open the door, but please believe you can't embarrass me. There can't even be a thought that you're going to get to this.
And that's another side to it.
And then so that's why I love what's happening in the crew outside of Kev, right? Because I watched the dynamic with Naeem and Joey and all the other guys, right? And I feel like, yo, that's kind of cool. Like, we're gonna look out, we're gonna have our jokes, of course. Right. But yo, as for us, this team, we're gonna all win. But I think the beauty is that you can look around and say, yo, and in his own right, he can hold his own. And so if I put him on, I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Right. And I think that's a lot of things with a lot of celebrities too. They don't want to look bad if they put somebody on and it was like a jerk or something like that. That's another thing too. That's
a reflection on you.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's like if you got a job, yo, man, let me get an app. You're like, come on, bro. I know you're not. No.
Let's just not even do that. I got to do a lot of things, but you don't want no application.
But that's when you should have a sit down and talk with them like, yo, bro, if I do this for you, you gotta come through, man. Don't BS me.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you BS me, then I'm not gonna want to put nobody else on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is there pressure? Is there ever pressure to do like, so I guess here's the question. Like, is the expectation, I can imagine, right, leaving Philly and having that conversation with my wife and like, look, it's where we gotta be, right? And talking about dreams and you know, and being in this space and being around the right people. Do you feel like you've gotten to a place where you're respecting the process, or do you feel every day that you gotta constantly be like further than what you currently are?
Yeah, I get comfortable some days, and then other days like, oh no, I gotta keep going. So it's like a mixture with me. It's like a mixture. I'm not out here every day. Oh man, I got to do this because I still got to enjoy the fruits of my labor.
Sure,
that I already got so far. So I still get coming because Kev call me lazy all the time.
Yeah,
yo, what you doing, man? Yeah, I'm chilling. Yo, man, I'm out. Like Kev, I ain't gonna lie. He's a human being, bro. He's a different human being.
Yeah, I watched the doc. It's 5:30 in the morning. He working out. Okay, everybody else sleep.
Bro, his schedule is ridiculous, bro.
I can imagine. But that's why he would be a man that you would look up to. So that's good stuff. And then still, you know, laterally just be a friend, which is awesome.
Right.
So a question on the floor is, Spank, how have you handled internal jealousy with family, if that ever happened?
Oh wow. I don't think it's with family. I would say close friends though. Friends that I was cool with. It's definitely like I would I get a phone call from one of my friends, be talking, yeah, man, what you doing? Yeah, I'm out here, I'm doing this, blah, blah. He'd be like, yeah, man, I'm doing it too. You ain't the only one doing that thing. I'm like, all right,
okay. God bless you.
I'm glad that you're doing that. Like, it's not a competition with me, brother. I'm not. I do have some friends. Then I got one friend. If you don't text him right back,
right. Oh, you acting new.
Yeah, you acting new. You Hollywood. You got to text him right back. It's like, bro, sometimes I don't text my wife right back. What's wrong?
Yo, I'm laughing because our exchange, man, I reach out, and of course I reach out from the Brothers Brunch page. So I'm like, yo, man, I really appreciate you responding. He's like, I'll keep it real, man. I ignored it the first time. I didn't know who you was. And I went back to the page and was like, oh, okay, that's my man.
Yeah, because I get this all the time. I'm like, I don't want to do this every day. You know, it's quarantine. Everybody got a platform right now.
Everybody got a platform.
I did one with Charlie Mack. That was dope.
Yeah. That was IG, right?
Yeah, that was IG. That was dope.
5 of y'all?
Huh?
It was. I didn't check it out. It was like 5 of y'all or so.
Yeah, it was 5 of us. Yeah.
Good stuff. Yes.
He said the best for last. Yeah.
Of course. I mean, I saw your picture was in the upper left the upper left. Like you always know when you see the flyers and you got the one at the top, like looking down at the others. That's the one. Hey, another serious question, and I'm going somewhere with this.
Yeah.
Are you happy?
Yes. Yes, man. I used to get this at Lincoln a lot. Why are you so happy?
Yeah.
It must
because it seems like it's a facade. Nobody can be this happy.
Yeah. I'm really, even my wife don't get it. Like my wife get her moods and I'm happy. She cursed me out because I'm happy and she's not. And it's like, hey, I'm gonna go in the other room because clearly you feeling some type of way right now. So I'm gonna just step on out. I don't let things bring me down. We even went to like couple therapy and I'm talking to the therapist. The therapist told me to my face that I don't live in reality.
Really?
I said, well, I'm glad I don't because I ain't out here stressed out about crazy stuff that everybody else is. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, when you think about resiliency, man, and being told no and being connected to, this level of power, having your own power, but walking in that, all the layers to just being you,
right,
man, it probably benefits you to be who you are.
Yeah.
So other folks I can imagine would have various degrees of, happy, sad, disappointed,
right.
all of that stuff.
Like I get disappointed, I get upset, but I don't let it hold me too strong over to day after day, hour after hour. It's like I think of something, oh man, that's messed up, whatever. Then I just move on.
Yeah. All right. So look, I got a real serious question for you.
Mm-hmm. They all been serious, brother.
No, it's real serious.
In front of they all serious.
Tell the truth. What was a better experience? Today's Food for Thought show or being on the Breakfast Club? You can tell the truth. I'll wait.
I'm gonna have to wait till after this like air and get out there and people start calling me, yo, I saw you on the Brothers Brunch, bro. Like once I start getting that, I got you.
I'm sure you got it from the Breakfast Club. Man, how was that experience, man? I feel like the Breakfast Club is like the experience to have.
Right. No, it was dope. That was my second time doing it too. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, I think I saw the last one. Yeah, I'm not sure if I saw any others, but that's what's up, man. What questions do you have for me before we close it down? And I got a question on the floor. Would you ever wear a hair unit?
No, I'll go bald head. I'll be just like you, brother.
So now I got a full head of hair, but like yeah. So, but if you really wanted to, I mean, you would do it for a movie, right?
I don't think I'm gonna do a Tyler Perry movie. I think only Tyler Perry movies consist of those hair units. Nah, I'm not doing a hair unit, brother. I'm cool on that.
All right, never say never.
Maybe because I'm still maintaining and holding on strong. You know what I'm saying? I'm like you, but I feel like I'm saying I'm gonna be all right. I think I'm gonna be all right. So I don't think I'm gonna need one.
That's cool, good brother. Yo, thank you so much. I got a question. I'm transitioning to your question. Like, yo, I asked all my questions. What questions do you have for me?
Hold on, brother. What's going on?
What's up, man? What you got?
Question I got for you. You took one of my jobs before.
You joking, right?
No, I'm dead serious. You took one of my jobs before. I can't remember the name, but it was a modeling company. And they came to Lincoln University. My brothers, Alpha Phi Alpha, we bring them on campus. And the guy said, yo, I'm going to have you walk when we do the one in Philadelphia. So I was like, bet, let's do it. I'm on. But you know me, I wasn't calling them, keeping in touch with them and stuff like that. But finally, when I think it was like the week of, I heard him. I said, hey, man, I never heard a word back about doing the show in Philly. He was like, oh, man, you weren't calling me? Yeah, we got this other kid from Lincoln. No, we got Kavon. I was like, huh?
Yo, why haven't we ever had this conversation? You talking about Body and Soul?
Yeah, Body and Soul. That's what it was. Body and Soul. Yeah.
Yo, that was amazing. Because Garfield was modeling for them at the time.
Yeah, Garfield was. Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. I never knew.
Yeah, you took my job, brother. You took my job. Yeah. So
hey,
was you what your wife did? Nah.
Yeah,
so you got all the ladies that night. I'm pretty sure you got all the ladies.
Hey, listen, man, it was a good show. But no, they had us in Speedos with like it was serious. I'm just glad it wasn't today because back in college I could do that. But yeah, man, the crazy thing about that is I knew they were coming, and it was like almost like they were coming to Lincoln, and it was I don't know whatever it was, but I was working security at the door or something, and yeah, the dude was like, yeah, we're looking for whatever. You know, I straight went up afterwards, like, yeah, so I mean, you know, what's up? Like, y'all got that? I run that email, and I'm gonna be on it. Somebody said Spank. I remember you pledging Alpha running around the campus, 100% original throughout the success.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Good stuff. Hey, yo.
We had them for Alpha Week. Alpha Week, we had Body and Soul for the ladies.
Yeah, I didn't know it was Alpha Week.
It was Alpha Week, brother. Come on now. Give us our props.
Yeah, I didn't.
You did different things up there, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I will say one of the most epic, like the way y'all came out, the coffin, like, I want your back, like that. Yo, that thing was that was everything. Like, you had cats in the stand, like, because I think it was the gym. They was like, yo, I know I expressed interest for
right,
but I wonder they gonna remember. Yo, am I lying though?
No, we definitely had a lot of people come to. I'm like, come on, bro, you're not really trying to play. Stop playing. Like, nah, man, that was dope as hell, man. I got to be a part of that.
Yo, I can't hold you. It was amazing, man. It was one of the like top 10 moments of my collegiate career, just because it was where you saw the shift to like the next level. Like, we was like, yo, this campus will never be the same. And then you guys were walking off campus like this.
We got kicked out. Yeah. That was another epic moment. Yeah.
That wasn't as epic, but it was an epic probate, man. I can't nobody. Yo, I didn't understand. Like, y'all had a whole group of people behind y'all, like,
while we dragging suitcases off campus.
I'm like, ain't nobody got a car? Like, ain't nobody drive nobody home.
People couldn't drive on.
Y'all stood across the street from the campus. I'm like, they do know Lincoln owns that field, right?
Mm-hmm. Dog, they called us that day, said, yo, y'all gotta leave campus right now. We was like, what?
Yo,
we had phone calls, had people come pick us up, and we had to get off campus though.
Yeah, man, it was definitely epic. Yo, thanks for sharing that, man. To be honest, I never knew that, and you just
stole my job, bro.
Oh, but you kept giving me that. What up, Kev?
Yeah, what up, Kev? Yeah, I just kept it in. I'm like, hey, what up? What's up, man? It's all good.
Yo, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Any other questions for you, boy?
No, I don't think I got nothing else, brother.
What do you know about the Brothers Brunch?
How long you been doing the Brothers Brunch?
So Brothers Brunch started in 2015, technically. The brand started in 2015. And so we'll be 5 years old as of November 14th of this year. So there's two parts, right? We have the Brothers Brunch, which is the business LLC, where I go out to colleges and I speak and the whole nine. Then we have the Brothers Brunch nonprofit, the 501c3. Where we go to Haiti every year and try to pour back into the community, so on and so forth. So Lincoln is in the middle of nowhere. Where did these brothers walk?
Just across the street from the campus. Just across.
When I tell you, I think I went over to Cannon and looked out the window like, yo, what they doing?
Yeah.
And saw, man, y'all had a whole group of people walking with y'all though. But that was also a powerful moment, bro. If we had social media now, can you imagine?
What? No, we was on the news and everything. Everybody was all upset, like, oh man, they put us on the news. I was upset because they made me a junior. I mean, they made me a sophomore because I didn't have enough credits to be a junior at the time. Everybody thought I was a junior, but I was really a sophomore.
Wait, at Temple?
No, we was at Lincoln.
At Lincoln. Oh, wow.
They had put it on the news and they were saying junior, junior.
Put your names there?
They said our names and everything.
Bruh, that was another moment where we was like, yo, I'm just glad it ain't me.
Now and it's still on the internet, bro.
Yo, but talk about resiliency, man. Like, I love the fact that y'all all walked away and are pretty much highly successful. Like, everybody's doing their thing.
Everybody doing it. Everybody transferred to other schools. Me and Bobby went to Temple.
And Bobby, shout out to Bobby. He's running for office.
No, he won it. He won it.
Did he?
Yeah.
I knew that.
He got to work in Milwaukee now. I think he got to start working in Milwaukee.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he got to work in Milwaukee now.
All right, cool. That's good stuff, man. It's about to be a game changer for him.
Hell yeah. I need that connect. Hey, another question. Have you been getting laced through the government for your companies?
So I did recently submit something, and I was kind of against it because what I looked at was the fact that, if the government ever wanted to know all your information by way of those questions and to later hold you fully accountable for everything, because they're going to give you the 1,000, the 10,000, whatever. this would be a time, particularly when our people in general are vulnerable, right? Now,
Right.
my organization, as it currently stands, is not that large where I would be getting substantial. Like I might get up to $10,000, but I was a little apprehensive. Then I said, you know what? I'm highly integral, and at the end of the day, I don't really have too much to lose because it's not like I'm hiding anything. So,
Right. So
yeah.
this is what I'm gonna do for you, brother. See
What's
how
up?
is passing it along. I've been getting looked out because I have this lady who helped me go through the applications and what to put, what not to put, because she found out only 5% of black businesses was getting the funding. All
Yeah,
the
I heard that too.
funding. So she is like a middleman to the person that works over there, and they're helping them bring more black people with companies and getting
Really?
money. Yes. So what I'm going to do is when we get off here, I will text you the number. You can
Okay.
call her, and she'll set up a Zoom with you, go over the application with you, and everything, and
Okay.
make sure that you get your money.
Hey, listen, I'm with that. You know, the crazy thing is we are where we really took a hit was going to Haiti because a lot of money was put out. We were supposed to leave mid-March, and it like hit right then.
Right there. Yeah.
And I was holding on, like, yo, they ain't canceled the flight.
Yeah.
And we can still go. And sure enough, man, we couldn't go. So that it just took a hit because I had a lot of new people going and they had put money out.
Right.
And so for me, I would love to the reason, so I'm glad you asked the question. The reason why I applied was because I would love to the non-refundable money, I would love to bless them with at least 50% back because that's just how I stay blessed.
No, all right. Well, I got you. You gonna be able to bless them, brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, Spank, I appreciate you, brother. You gave me a whole hour and a half of your time. Yo,
No
you
problem,
doing your thing. If you didn't know that LU, we love you, bro.
Yes.
Like we loved you then, but we love you now. And what I really love is that fact that you haven't changed and you always, you're always gonna be Spank. We look forward to the new projects. Someone did ask earlier, and I thought that you said the name of your special. Did you say the name?
Yeah, I don't have a name for it yet. I'm still thinking of it. I'm still thinking of the name. I don't have a name yet, but we're shooting it in Newark, New Jersey at NJ Pack August 1st.
Okay, you got security? What part of Newark, New Jersey? I'm just
we got security. We got all that.
No, I mean, shout out to Newark. I've been there a couple times,
right.
Stopped to get gas and it was like,
let me hurry up, get on out of here.
Yeah, man.
That's a good thing about being a comedian, bro. Moved out here in LA, was in my son, he was playing basketball and he had to go to the hood over in Compton. I'm like, oh God, Jesus. I got to go. So I went.
Yo, Compton hit different than North Philly, don't it?
Yes, very different. But they got some nice trees and fucking grass in front of their house.
Takes the picture where Nipsey, like,
it's nice over there.
Yo, this on the wood.
Yeah. But the gangsters walking all hard, they were, funny. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm like, oh, yes, thank you. I'm glad I'm a comedian, man.
Glad you love me, brother.
So safe. Thank you. So I think in Newark, I'm going to get some love like that. So I should be all right. I should be safe.
Yo, Shanae said, good thing they had full service gas station.
Yeah, you ain't got to get out the car, baby.
Hey, yo, listen, we look forward to following you, man, tracking your success. You know, and I even look forward to the time that I text you and you don't text back. And that's cool. Because I'm just gonna keep running this joint over and over.
That's rare though. That's rare.
You're right. Hey yo, I appreciate you. Tell your wife I appreciate the time because you just walked in the door and you jumped on this joint with me. So I appreciate that having out doing your things, man. Enjoy the rest of your time, quarantine, because you're not really it's lifted, right? Somewhat.
No, they just shut everything down again.
Yeah,
just shut it down.
I know you like that.
It was just over for like 2 weeks, and now they just shut it down again.
They messing with your money.
Yeah, it is. But I got shows booked next month in North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina. What is it? July 16th to the 18th. And then I got Tacoma, Washington the following weekend, July 24th or something like that. I can't remember right now. But yeah, I'm still working, man. I'm still working, brother. I'm trying.
Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. I guess they go for commercial. He got sponsors.
Yeah, yo, listen, speak it, bro. I got sponsors. No. No, I definitely ain't got no sponsors. But hey, shout out to the sponsors if y'all want to, come up on this joint. And listen, before we get off, I think we got one more comment. Someone said I'm in Durham, so shout out to that.
It's called what's the name of the comedy club? Charlie Goodnights, I think. Charlie Goodnights. I think that's what it's
Charlie
called.
Goodnights. All right. Yeah. She says she will be there. Hey, listen, take us out, man. Tell us one more time. Just want to tell the people, if you're on IG, Taylen H Foundation, please follow it. Spank's baby girl, man. She's 13, about to be 14.
Yeah.
And again, if you don't do anything else, read up on Dravet Syndrome. If not for any other reason, you want to know about it. Like a lot of things that hit our community, we don't know about it until it comes close to home. And I think that, you know, we owe it to ourselves to read up on it. There's a lot going on. We also have the website, which is Taylen Lauren Horton Foundation, which is run by none other than Spank's wife. Now, how do you pronounce her name? Janice?
Janice, yeah.
Janice. They're doing some amazing things. You are not late to the party because at the end of the day, this just got launched, what, last week?
Yeah, last week. Yep.
And so this is a dream come true. If you really want to support, they are now accepting donations. When I get off, I'll make my first donation. I appreciate Spank for being here. The folks that, man, look, the folks that came in, they appreciate you for being here. Jason Lady said, tell Spank to stop ignoring me at the Super Bowl. Yo, what's up? Why you ignoring?
Yeah, man, go ahead, man.
Why you ignoring Black? No, Black is the man, man. You can't do that. That's my guy.
Jay Black, no, he's my boy. What happened was we was at Super Bowl. You know, you at Super Bowl, you drink. I think this.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I can't afford to go to Super Bowl, bro. I do not know. Like, I don't know. No, I wasn't there. I watched it on TV here in Delaware. But go ahead, continue.
Well, you ever been to a football game? You know you're going to be drinking.
Yeah,
I was drinking. I was walking through what was the concourse or whatever they call it up there where they sell all the food and stuff. And he said he called my name, but I didn't hear him. You know, people was loud doing the chants for the Patriots and chants for the Eagles. I couldn't hear him.
No, Spank, I need the reenactment. What would you like?
No, he said he told one of his homies.
Don't know me.
Spank right there, Spank. He said I looked back and just kept walking. I said,
yo, how embarrassing, man! Like to be like, yo, that's my man. We went to school together. That's like my man. Yo, I'm over here, and you like. They call my name all the time.
Jay Black, you know that was an accident. That was an accident, Jay Black. You know.
Yo, Delia Archer says your wife is a lovely lady. She worked with her at LMSD. I would imagine you would know what that is. I don't.
Yes, Lower Merion School District. Yes.
Nice. I knew that.
We was in Philly. We was living in Lower Merion. My son went to Lower Merion, and my daughter went to Gladwin Elementary School. Yeah.
Look, this is a good way to go out. Just so you know how he feels about that whole situation. This is what he's calling you. So I'll let you read that.
Asshole.
Yo, my man said, did he drive 7 hours too? Hey, yo, I'm gonna get off this joint with you, man. I really appreciate it, man. Hopefully it's not the last time we talk.
No, man, just call me, man. I'm saying,
yeah. Enjoy your night, man. I look forward to.
I might not answer the phone.
Listen, man.
I followed you back, so now I know this is you. So you know what I'm saying, if you hit me up on there, I know to say something back.
I just look forward to shouting your name and you curving me.
No, I'm gonna say what's up. From now on, whenever I hear my name and I don't see the person, I'm gonna just say yeah, and keep it moving. So at least it won't look bad like the way I made Jay Black look bad.
Yeah, shout out to PSU, man. Jay Black is the reason why I am in PSU, man. That is my guy. Like
people fan united, right?
We're gonna move on. Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, that's what they say. Yo, love you, Spank, man. Do your thing. Yo, do your thing. Text you later.
All right, now this is 2020. How I log out of this? I don't.
I'm going to take you off in
me off. Okay,
2, 3. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, man. That was my boy Spank. That's my guy, man. As you can see, Spank is loved by many. He stays true to himself. You know, he's a good dude. Always been a good dude. Always been funny. And we appreciate him taking the time to just come by. Food for thought, man. He's doing some big things, hanging with some big people. But as you can see, man, you see the Spank that we saw in college and that we continue to see today. And he's hilarious. So I appreciate you all tuning in. This was Food for Thought, again, powered by the Brothers Brunch. Take care.